You once told me that the greatest act of heroism in this world always involved the fear of death. Sometimes even the confronting of it.
Today, some innocent horseplay at the Schrader Foundation's pool resulted in the near drowning of a 9-year-old boy. Luckily, our hero was on the scene to save the day and prevent further tragedy. We have his parents on the line now to discuss the close call.
You wrote that all belief and faith and ideals are sharpened against the edge of that fear, and the courage it fosters. You said that all of my strength and powers and the abilities make me fearless. You laughed and said that because I don't possess the fear to make me a coward, that I cannot truly ever be a real hero. But that in my fearlessness, you found where the people's greatest potential lives, in their ability to choose courage. You joked and said that actually everyone possessed the power to be a truer hero than me, because the greatest act of heroism is the sacrifice of one's own self for the betterment of what they believe in.
Welcome back to The Hype. In 2003, Miss Green's career skyrocketed with her release single of Walk With Me.
You said it was in this moment that you realized what your new song must be, that you actually wrote Sacrifice that night, that I had helped to incite what its message would be. You gave them all the most vulnerable and most inspiring parts of who you are. And though our common desire to save the world is what drove us both, I always found my belief in humanity through you.
However, after her failed release single, Sacrifice, everyone agrees that her newest album, Everyone Can Tip Their Hat, may, in fact, tip her career in the wrong direction.
The people who once showed you reverence for your message now showed you contempt. They had grown lazy and weak. They had grown reliant on others, on me. In my desire to help them, I failed them. In my blind compassion, I removed the need for courage and let them ignore their own strength, to rebel even against it, and against you. To give without limitations does not more sufficiently feed another's appetite, but rather makes them forget what it is to be hungry for the right reasons. But it is in a person's nature to hunger, and they will find something to starve for.
A local gas station robbery leaves the store clerk wondering why he was not important enough for our hero's presence.
Breaking news. A 5-car pileup on Freeway
Many Logan
95
seniors
is
had a
currently
close call
blocking
today
32
when a fire
tonight.
erupted in the kitchen
Shocking
of
news
the
about a big
Ford
grade
tire
science
home.
class that
I'm sure
erupts
that
into
most
every
of you
parent's
watching
night. Where in the world
Where
was he?
was our hero?
And it was in that moment that I realized what I must do.
Anyone can change, no path is set in stone. Can't you see that all it takes is just a little sacrifice?
To finally find my belief in humanity through them, I must give them their courage back. I must lay the foundation for them to harvest their strength and give them the opportunity to rise up against fears and nightmares far greater than any they had ever imagined. And when their stomachs begin to twist from the hunger for change and their pleas for mercy and their begging no longer fill the void, they will once again feed on their own courage, and against the pain and destruction they will sharpen their beliefs in themselves and their faith in each other. They will do this because they will have no choice. And so I found you were right. You were always right. That I must face down my one ultimate fear in order to find the strength and determination to deliver to them what they need. Otherwise, my weakness for compassion would prevent me from what was necessary. My one fear, the loss of you, of your love, of your life, that sacrifice. The one thing that could force me broken and wounded and full of the type of all-encompassing loss that will grant me the hardened resolve and absolution to deliver what they need from me. It was the only way I could save them. Your love made a coward of me, and in turn, heroes of us both.
That all it takes is just a little sacrifice. Yes, all it takes is just a little sacrifice.
In your song Sacrifice, you wrote, "I believe anyone can change," proving, as you often said, that we are all in part the creators of our own destiny. And so it seems, in the wake of fighting against it, must it now be the world's destiny to prove you were right and become its own greatest hero.